Do you remember how in August, because the episode took place in the summer, I made one of these for a Phineas and Ferb Christmas special? And I said in that video that I'd bring up the show's other special at a more appropriate time. Well, call me a talking cat because... Now, normally the standard Phineas and Ferb episode is set during the summer. But this episode, barring the concept episodes and the New Year's episode, takes place over the winter break from school, which is commonly the week before Christmas. The episode starts on the morning of December the 24th, with Phineas and Ferb seemingly still in bed, only for it to pull out and reveal that they're on top of a massive hill and are currently using their beds as a dual toboggan. And you can tell this is going to be a special based on the fact that they changed the intro song to something more festive.
Staging a snowball fight with giant catapults and snow angels that really fly. So stick with us, cause Phineas and Ferb are gonna spread some Christmas cheer.
Mom! Phineas and Ferb are making a Christmas special!
I would get used to singing, by the way. If you thought the normal episodes had a lot of songs, you have not seen anything yet. We then switch to Candace. Apparently she heard through the teenager grapevine that her boyfriend Jeremy got her the perfect gift. Now, she's also gotten him something, but being the severe neurotic she is, she's worried what she has isn't good enough, as is clearly stated by her song.
Does he want a fancy cell phone or a tube of ground? Does he want? I don't know, but I'll figure it out. I wish I knew what he got me, cause I hear it's perfect.
The only thing that takes her mind off it is trying to catch the boys, assuming they're doing something wrong, like usual. And here it's revealed that Phineas and Ferb, in contrast to their teenage sister, still believe in Santa Claus.
Oregon 1978, Northern Scotland 1954, the so-called Santa Claus found in Istanbul 1912.
But their conversation actually gives Candace and the boys ideas. Candace decides to trick Jeremy into writing a letter to Santa so she can read it and learn what he wants. The boys get the idea to find a way to thank Santa for all the work he does, starting with building a rest stop for Santa on their roof, which their friend Buford thinks is a clubhouse. The next phase of their plan is actually the most important and complicated. With the help of the whole population of Danville, they're going to convert the city into a giant thank you card for Santa.
Let's make that Christmas feeling grow.
Meanwhile, Perry steps out to attend the Organization Without a Cool Acronyms office Christmas party, receiving a copy of A Sal Tuscany Christmas as a Secret Santa present. But just then, they receive an urgent uh-oh alarm.
Good morning, Agent P. A wise man once said, eyes on the screen.
It seems that Doofenshmirtz appears to be up to something, and they presume that it has something to do with all the mad scientists empirically hating Christmas. So Perry heads off to...
Doofenshmirtz Able Incorporated!
After getting trapped, Hines reveals that yes, he does have an evil plan related to Christmas. The Naughtyinator. A device that when activated will make it seem like the entire city of Danville is naughty. Therefore, Santa won't deliver presents there. There's only one little hitch, and it's kind of a biggie. Doof doesn't hate Christmas. Now, he doesn't love it. It's not great to him, but it's not bad either. For some reason, out of all the holidays that he does hate, Christmas just happens to not be the one. Inexplicably, he doesn't even have a tragic backstory attached to it. And this is a man whose parents didn't even show up for his birth. Think about it. He didn't even come up with the idea for the Naughtyinator himself. The plans were mailed to him by his reclusive uncle who's rumored to be hiding out in Borneo. He's actually waiting for something to give him a reason to use it, which does, in the form of the bane of all Yuletide, overzealous, door-to-door carolers. They end up barging into Doof's house while singing about wanting figgy pudding, because it's a Christmas song. This gives Doof enough motivation to activate the Naughtyinator, clouding the skies with pure naughtiness, leading to two Christmas elves of the North Pole, Blaine and Cluent, to take notice. Cluent, being the old cynic, takes this as just another sign of kids getting more and more naughty every year. Just then, in fact, another elf proceeds to do in the most transparent way, exposit on why Cluent is so cynical. In fact, he's so plotting, Blaine leaves him out of boredom. In fact, reenacting what happens every time I open my mouth.
Just go up and talk to the first person you see. That's how you make friends. I'm never going to another seminar.
So at the same time, all the letters to Santa from Danville have been stamped as naughty, though this may also be because they forgot Santa's postal code. HOHOHO. With Candace presuming the only reason they all got stamped as naughty is that since Phineas and Ferb got the whole town involved in what she views as their being naughty. Then at that low point, Phineas wakes up.
All bad dream. Christmas wasn't canceled.
Phineas, no matter how many times you try that, it's not going to work.
Maybe if he hadn't tried this in the department store. Regardless, Phineas the Eternal Optimist believes this is all one big misunderstanding. So they modify a local radio tower to transmit as far as the North Pole so they can plead their case to Santa directly through song.
They say we're naughty. It's getting really hard to take.
So we've come to let the whole world know there must have been a mistake.
Although they are unsure if that's really going to work.
What do you think the chances are that anyone at the North Pole saw that?
Hello, hello, hello?
I'd say pretty good.
Earlier, after the song reached the North Pole, Blaine realized that all the new naughty entries came from one city, so they start thinking that there's something up here, facilitating them needing to go to Danville to investigate further. So after touching base with the kids, including Candace, who reiterates her theory that maybe everyone did something naughty, but the elves explain that's not really how it works.
Nah, it doesn't work that way. You see, everyone does naughty things from time to time, but that's different from being a naughty person.
With the readings they're getting, it's almost like the city itself is being naughty, which only means one thing: Mike the Evil Living Building is growing. That is, until Hines notices Perry's copy of A Sal Tuscany Christmas, and decides to play it on his stereo. But, just then, Major Monogram video calls Perry. Apparently Monogram just then realized that he has no idea where the disc came from, and under no circumstances should Perry play it. So clearly that ship has sailed. Turns out the audio on the disc is so strong that it breaks the Nautianator.
Okay, so we'll have Christmas. I simply don't care.
So, with the Nautianator now destroyed, the elves can report the town isn't naughty anymore. Except for Buford. But that's only because he has this idea in his head where if he does something heroic enough, the slate gets wiped clean. Which isn't Santa, that's Catholicism. Unfortunately, since it's Christmas Eve, Santa had already left to go deliver presents, and his course can't be changed this late, leaving Phineas and Ferb to be the ones to save Christmas. With Buford getting his hero moment, and Candace realizing what Jeremy wants. Which is good, because it's what she got him. So after saving Christmas for Danville, they land back at the house. At the same time, Jeremy comes over to give Candace her gift, a set of earrings for which he had to sell his guitar, which he was planning to sell to buy a new one. So, in return, Candace gives him his perfect gift, the silver guitar he wanted. To afford it, she sold a necklace she had been planning to mold into a recreation of the earrings. Wow. This is like the first time a Gift of the Magi situation actually worked out. But meanwhile, after they had landed, the kids find Santa in the rest stop, and it's revealed that the plot of this entire episode was actually cooked up by Santa, the mistress of old trickster, so that everyone would get what they wanted for Christmas. You see, he sent Doof the Nautianator blueprints with Doof misreading the package as coming from Borneo, when in reality it came from Barneo, an Arctic camp in the North Pole. Santa also gave Perry the Sal Tuscany CD, revealing that Sal Tuscany is an anagram for Santa. With an embarrassing leftover Y. That way, the song would break the machine when he needed it to, giving Hines what he wanted, a reason to hate Christmas. This all culminated in giving Phineas what he wanted for Christmas.
I do the honors. I like this one. Dear Santa, you are one of my biggest heroes. All I want for Christmas this year is a chance to be like you. And by the way, good job.
Also, Ferb gets a harmonica. Afterwards, Santa takes the whole last rest stop building with him to the North Pole. Apparently he's going to use it as a clubhouse. The episode ends with Christmas morning and everyone getting a gift, including characters that weren't even in the episode, like Meep. I don't know, maybe he celebrates Life Day. Disney does own Star Wars now.